Okay, if you are someone who has been struggling to lose weight, not in the sense that it's difficult or challenging mentally or emotionally, where you're just like, "Ugh, this is hard." I mean struggling to lose weight in the sense of like, no matter what you do, you're trying all these things, you're making all this effort and it's literally going nowhere. You're not seeing any results, or you're trying to do something and like you just are unable to stick with anything, that because of that you're not seeing any results. I'm going to tell you what your issue is. And it's not that weight loss is hard or diets don't work. It's your approach. It's how you're approaching fat loss. The biggest thing, and usually I see when I work with clients, there's two types of situations. Either you're following someone's advice who maybe they lost weight themselves and they're all of a sudden turning around and selling, you on videos on TikTok or something, say like, hey, this is how I did it, so this is how you should do it. Or maybe you're following advice from like something you read in a magazine like 2004 and you've been approaching fat loss that specific way in various different forms, but at baseline, the same thing ever since. Fat loss has to be approached in multiple different ways, depending on different periods of time, depending on what you are going through. So it is not just like a one shot all where it's like you're just going into fat loss and doing something and like that's what you do forever. That's just not how it works. And that's why I took my October challenge group for the entire month of October. I took them through what the beginning of the fat loss period looks like. And now with my holiday guide, I am showing like what a transition to adopting different strategies looks like given a different period of time. Like you're going to be going through a period of time between Thanksgiving and Christmas that's different than what you have gone through in maybe the month of October. So you have to approach it differently. You have to use different strategies. And the best part about this is these are timeless type of mentality approaches and strategies that like every single year around this time, or every single year when you are faced with these specific scenarios, like maybe higher stress, maybe lots of parties, maybe lots of, running around, lots of kind of like chaos around, you can use these strategies. And that's what successful weight loss and fat loss is all about. It's understanding these principles. It's understanding this mentality. And that's, people talk about, oh, like I lost weight and I changed my mindset, like you should change your mindset too. It's like, oh, okay, great. Yeah. The end result, like the outcome is changing your mindset, but how you get there, how you do that is when we talk about mentality. So this is how you get to that place of adopting a new mindset. And nobody talks about it. Everybody just talks about like change your mindset, like mindset work, blah, blah, blah. That's how you lose weight. Like that's great. Usually what that means, like, okay, that person got to that place and they're just trying to tell you, oh, get here. But they're not actually telling you how to get there. And that's mentality, that's strategies, that's talking about these things in a way that's like, hey, this is how we approach stuff. This is, how we think about things, rather than just saying, this is what you eat, this is what you should have, this is a recipe, this is a meal, like do it like this, because that just doesn't help you, and that's not going to help you for the rest of your life. Like when you learn, the way that I teach is when you learn tools and you learn things that you understand and know for the rest of your life. So after you learn the information, you understand how to implement that information in your life. And that's what my upcoming holiday guide is all about.